billionaires. People who have so much money that they just forget about human rights. One thing that I've noticed, and as a lot of people have already noticed, is they don't have good taste. So I thought we'd go through and see the worst of it. For example, for only 10 million US dollars, you can get yourself a gold-plated Bugatti Veyron. Why? You, that's why. It doesn't even look good. When you have so much money that you can barely breathe, you take a really nice thing and you shove it with nicer things until it's just like a giant cake of wealth. You may be thinking to yourself, I'll get some cars, I'll get a multi-million-dollar mansion, or dead shark. This isn't a joke. It's a real dead shark. Is officially called the physical impossibility of death in the mind of someone living. You've pickled a shark. If you ever want to feel purr, remember that there's a guy with a dead shark somewhere in the world. Another example, Supreme Rose Gold iPhone. That's right, 3GS, $2.9 million. Or you wait 8 months and you can buy it stock. This still exists somewhere in someone's drawer because no one's going to be using it. $135 million New York penthouse. Yes. Pause. It looks like an IKEA workshop. Remember, this is $135 million. That's a La Quinta bedroom. For the UK watchers, it's a nice Premier Inn. That's your computer setup? You've made how much off of, I don't know, selling NFTs? That this is your setup? Congratulations, you've spent so much money that your view is now disrupted by clouds.
I have lived in New York City for the past—
Get out of the middle of the street, my guy. This boy's walking in oncoming traffic for a penthouse video. You ever see the Instagrammers in the wild? It reminds me of that. Hold on. Like, you ever see those Instagrams? Or like those gifs of like couples that are crazy in love running all over each other? God, how lonely would you have to feel as the cameraman?
You have honed granite on the countertops.
You feel like you're floating above.
Why is she looking at me like that? Jesus. It feels like you're floating. It feels like you're floating. $1.6 million, you can have a magnetic floating bed. Does it look cool? It looks sick. Does it look uncomfortable? Oh, Jesus Christ, yes. It feels like it opens up the space a lot. I doubt you're gonna get a good night's sleep in that, though. There it is. $1.2 million toilet paper roll. How far gone do you have to actually go to buy golden toilet paper? To think that your ass deserves gold-plated toilet roll. An Australian company that goes by the name of Toilet Paper Man is actually selling the world's most expensive roll of toilet paper. It's one roll of toilet paper. That toilet paper comes in 24 karat gold and is 3-ply. Imagine if it was single ply. It's sold. Someone actually bought it. Sure. Boys, I've found it. For $15,000, I'm gonna change the name of the word, but if you have a brain, you'll be able to understand. It's a gold-plated fun stick. You know what? I'm gonna show you the picture as well because it doesn't look like it, does it? It looks like a door handle. It looks like a fucking brake in a car. This 24 karat gold-plated pleasure imparter, you found a better one, is dedicated to those who understand that you can't put a price on pleasure. If you need to spend 15 grand on a pleasure imparter, I think just find yourself a new man. I'm gonna say it. Cause yeah, he's in a hedge fund, but I bet he's got a little dick with bellies overhanging so massively that their dick just looks like an acorn slapped onto the bottom of their torso.
It's like someone glued an acorn to the bottom of my torso.
Do you know what I mean? Yo, guinea pig armor! $24,000! When the Vanguard's been obliterated, you force to send in your secret weapon. Guinea pigs. But these berserkers need armor too, even though it's pretty damn expensive. Hello, look at little Dark Souls characters. Is that right? Maybe billionaires have decent taste. Just from this picture alone. Let's see how long this lasts before I hate myself again. Oh, there we go. $3.2 million dog collar. It looks like shit too. A more and more dog collar made by I Love Dogs Diamond for $3.2 million. 18 karat white gold. Has elements of platinum and crocodile leather. This dog collar has the same effect as when people walk around with French bulldog. We know why you have a French bulldog. You're just waiting for the dog to be old enough to put in a Gucci suit. I've seen one in a Supreme suit. $700 million?
Oak floors and designer furniture by Fendi, Bentley, and Hermes.
Designer furniture by Fendi and Hermes? Who gives a shit about designer furniture? Okay, designer clothes I can understand. Designer, like, chairs? Couches? Come on, no. How much does a Fendi couch go for? $11,000? Look at it, it looks like shit.
$4.8 billion. This
$4.8 billion for a boat? Hold on.
vessel is the smallest on our list. It's not remarkably fast, and it has the least amount of utilities, but is the only one covered in gold, platinum, and other luxurious metals.
Stop! Let me be fucking stop, you bastard! It's not the fastest, it's not the biggest, but you fucking covered it in gold like you did the Bugatti at the beginning of the video. Oh, come on!
It is said to have been designed by Liverpool luxury designer Stuart Hughes in 20.
That boy knows his way around a crack rock if I've ever seen one. That boy is focused. His eyes are piercing, Jesus.
3 Malaysians with a net worth of over $5 billion, with the other 2 having a net worth
of over $5 billion. So you've spent your entire net worth on a boat.
The yacht has a luxurious master suite with a wall made from meteoric stone, with a sculpture made from real T-Rex dinosaurs.
What? What? You've got a real T-Rex in your boat. Holy shit.
It's said to be worth $89,000.
You can buy T-Rex bones for $89,000? Didn't Schlatt just buy a monkey with golden nuts for like $89,000? Yeah, I'd rather go with the nuts.
They certainly have a new neighbor to argue about.
It looks like shit. How have you spent so much money and so much time and manpower to taxidermy a shark and then leave it like that? We're going on another tangent. Where's taxidermy? Where's the lion? Oh God. Oh God. Oh shit. Yes, there it is. Holy shit, I didn't know. Holy shit, I didn't know it got this bad. Ah, there's the meme. This one, you put a cat with wings on it.
Parker announced plans that he was going to build a modern-day replica of a world-famous ship. Why, none other than the RMS Titanic. Wait, what? And what, pray tell, does he call this masterpiece? Titanic 2, of course.
Shocker. Hold on. So you're telling me that you're gonna rebuild a ship that famously sunk? And I'll tell you this, Northern Ireland, what are we known for? We're known for building the Titanic. That's right. Our biggest driver of tourism is a ship that famously sank. And it gets better because Game of Thrones was shot, edited like 75% in Northern Ireland. And then what happened in Game of Thrones? Well, it just took a massive dive off a cliff, didn't it? So we're known for 3 things: a ship that sank, a TV show that sank, and the IRA. We're doing great.
Fire for spending 1 million smackaroos on, are you ready for it? A toilet made of gold.
The man spent $1 million on a toilet. So let's put all this in perspective, shall we? So according to Google, the poorest country in the world is a place called Burundi, and Burundi is right here. Burundi has a GDP of $3 billion. Either, if you're a billionaire, you can buy a golden boat or a fucking country. You can buy 12 million people if you wanted to. Just your daily dose of why the world is consistently on fire. That's really it. I hope you hate billionaires even more than you already did. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.